spare a coin for the infirm.
Greetings, listener. Come close and I will share with you the information I have garnered. For someone has prayed to the Night Mother yet again. The Dark Brotherhood must seek out an Imperial named Severio. He has need of our services, and we are only too happy to oblige. Your speaker should look for this person in the city of Lilandril, on the High Elven home of Somerset Isle. Leave me now, dear listener. Deliver this information to your speaker, so that the will of Sithis may be fulfilled. All hail our dread father.
She's quite skilled in destruction, and favored of good eyes. Hello.
So, the Night Mother has spoken. I will make sure this information reaches the appropriate family members. Ah, yes. Here are your weekly earnings. I will see you next week, most honorable listener. As the new listener of the Black Hand, it is your task to speak with the statue of the Night Mother and hear the words of our unholy matron. The statue, as you know, is located in the city of Bravil. You may speak with the Night Mother once a week, and then pass that information on to me. Do that, and you will receive your share of this sanctuary's weekly earnings. This is no time for gossip-mongering. A dark destiny awaits us. Sithis has blessed us with you, dear listener. He is our dread father, and his wisdom and terrible fury know no bounds. Under your leadership, the Black Hand will reign. I'm sorry, most honorable listener, but I've already given you your weekly earnings. Please come back again after you've spoken to the Night Mother. Under your leadership, the Black Hand will reign eternal.
Listener, how may I serve you? I can... Listener, how may I serve you?
Tidings, citizen.
Did you know you can officially complain about the merchants and...
What do you want? If you need to get rid of something quickly, check out the copious coin purse. What? Excellent. I'll take that. What a thoughtful gift. If you need to get farewell.
Venetia may have the worst job in Cyrodiil. She takes complaints.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Go on.
Goodbye.
Irene Metric moves with such grace. I wonder what it is.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad place to stay if you're visiting the city. Farewell.
Well met. I'm Praxides Afranius. My brothers and I share a house in the Temple District. It is a very fashionable address, of course, but we live simply. Hey, did you hear about that murder in the Talus Plaza district? I think the man's name was Draconis. Yeah, cut down in the prime of his life. Farewell.
A pleasure to speak. Always keep your magical equipment charged. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Certainly. Bye.
Hail, have you eaten at the feed bag recently?
It's not my favorite place, but if I'm really hungry, it'll... do.
Go on.
Good news from Cravat for a change. What is it, citizen?
My pleasure, really.
Hello. I suppose I have a moment.
Welcome to the... What kind of... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Thank you for your business.
Goodbye. Please, come again.
Greetings.
A friend of mine is a member of the Legion.
How delightful. Welcome. Well met. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You drive a hard bargain. I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. You're a fine That's a good deal. Another satisfied customer. Farewell. Good day. What can I interest you in? A pleasure to serve. Take care.
help me, please? I'm Tavella Lethandis. I apologize that I can't give you the respect a guest in my home would normally receive, but I am at my wit's end. I am sorry to be so forward, but I desperately need your help. It seems that my husband, Rice, has gone missing, and I just don't know what to do. Yes, my husband is the Rice Lethandis. Have you heard of him? You haven't? That's strange. Rice is known far and wide as one of the best painters in all Cyrodiil. His specialty is setting the great forest to canvas. The paintings look so amazingly real that some say they can see the trees sway in the breeze. That's a silly notion, of course, but it just goes to show the attention to detail Rice uses when he paints. Yes, Rice likes to work in his studio with the door locked so no one can disturb him. He usually comes out to eat dinner and sleep, but 2 days ago he didn't come out at all. At first I wasn't worried. He does that occasionally. But when he didn't come out for a full day, I unlocked the studio with the key he said to use only in emergencies. It turned out he wasn't inside. I'm sure he never left that room, so I have no idea where he's gone. Please, help me find Rice. I love him dearly, and I am so worried. Oh, thank you so very much. Here's the key to Rice's studio. You may come and go as you please. If you need me, I'll be around the house. Do hurry. I miss my love so much. Do be careful.
Where did you come from? You look real enough. You must be from the outside. Oh, thank goodness someone finally came. While I'm overjoyed to see a friendly face, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. You're stuck here like I am. Sorry to break it to you like that, but if it wasn't for that annoying thief, we wouldn't be in this predicament. I was in my studio when a Bosmer wearing dark clothing accosted me. Before I could call for help, he knocked me unconscious. When I came to, I found that the door to my studio was still locked and that the thief had snatched my paintbrush. That's when I saw it. There was something on the canvas of my painting that I hadn't put there. It looked somewhat like a troll, but it was badly done. Then it hit me. The Bosmer must have leapt into the painting, then painted guardians inside to protect himself using the brush of true paint. I knew the secret of my success would be revealed one day. I can tell you all about the brush if you like. Very well. The brush showed up several years ago in the possession of an artist who was serving in the Arnesian War of 396. It seems an errant fireball had exploded next to him, and he lost the use of both arms. He was a stubborn man who didn't want to give up his talent. Being a devout follower of Dibella, he prayed to her for something that would allow him to express himself once more. She heard his plea and gifted him with the brush. It said the bristles of the brush are woven from Dibella's own hair. That injured man was my father. He passed the brush on to me, and I intend to pass it along to my kin one day. Did you want to know how it works? The brush allows the artist to paint from within a canvas. It opens a portal into which the artist may enter to paint things life-sized. All the painter has to do is have the brush in his possession, and whatever he imagines appears in the canvas. Of course, I'd like to wave it around anyway. It makes me feel more like a legitimate painter. I guess it all doesn't matter now. Unless you can defeat those painted trolls, we have no chance of getting the brush back. The trolls that the thief painted seem to have turned on their creator and killed him. He didn't know the brush had its risks. The creatures are now loose all over the forest and in the clearing where I was still working. The brush is on the body of the Bosmer thief there. I will not be able to help you. I am not a warrior. But take these bottles of turpentine. They might help. Do be careful. I'll have to remember to remove the trolls from my painting before I complete this piece. Be cautious, friend. Let me go. Good work. Now I can paint the portal home. After it's complete, you must go first, or else you'd be stuck in here forever. Follow me. I don't know how to thank you. You have a good heart to help me get back home. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Here, please take this apron as a token of our friendship. It's not much, but perhaps it will help you in the future. All I ask in return is to keep the brush's existence secret. If word gets around that I have it, I'm afraid more than a lone cut purse will visit me. Safe journey, Sergio.
Please, share the hospitality of our home. Safe by the 9 divines.
Won't a woman get a moment?
You've got some nimble fingers. Have you been getting into
It's you. Huh? I'm sorry. Although I wish to spend time speaking with you, I have much business to attend to. Please be brief. I will not forget your service to Cheydinhal. Closing the Oblivion Gate outside the city was a daring feat. I do not blame you for my son's death. He brought that upon himself, as hard as it is for a father to admit. Since the immediate threat to Cheydinhal is now eliminated, I will grant your request and send reinforcements to Bruma. My soldiers are brave and capable. They will do their duty. With Regulus Terentius for a father, what do you expect from Gallius? The acorn never falls too far from the tree. You too.
What is it? Remember, trespassing in the Imperial Palace is a serious crime.
From the Blades, did you say? Joffrey sent you? What's this about? Quickly now. This is terrible news. Under normal circumstances, I would dispatch a legion or two to Bruma immediately. But the circumstances are not normal, are they? I've been pleading for troops for Cyrodiil for weeks. But the generals assure me that the entire Imperial army is already fully committed. Besides, I'd have a full-scale political crisis on my hands if I tried to pull any troops out of the provinces. I'm sorry, but the cities of Cyrodiil will have to fend for themselves for the time being. Don't worry. The Elder Council can govern the Empire perfectly well until a new heir can be found. Truth be told, most of the Council has returned to the provinces to deal with urgent local matters, but we are in regular communication. But the Inner Council still holds regular meetings. We have the situation well in hand, I assure you.
Do not
Please
venture
excuse
beyond
me.
the first
I
and
have
second.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Velga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation. While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first. I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls. Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend. As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orkato is the de facto ruler of the Empire for the time being. I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do. I'm sorry, but the investigation is a secret, and I don't trust you enough to discuss it with you. Go ahead. I appreciate that will get you. See, every little bit helps. You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me. It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting. The painting was of my lost love, the Count Velga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you? Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues. Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder. The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Good luck, investigator.
Hello. Can I help you? I was with the Countess all evening. Didn't see a thing. No worries. Whatever happened at Kvatch won't happen here. Did you hear that Dharma has disappeared? Seednius is worried sick about her daughter, Dharma. If you think you can help, you'll find her at her shop, Northern Goods and Trade. Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Greetings.
I hope the investigation goes well. Return to me when you've found the culprit. Your reputation precedes you, hero of Kvatch. You have done my city a great service by closing the Oblivion Gate. I will now gladly send soldiers to aid in the defense of Bruma. Consider it done. You are? There is a positively gorgeous home for sale right on the main plaza. You'll be hard-pressed to find a nicer home for sale in Cyrodiil. That's too bad. I was so looking forward to you living in the city. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and timber, wool and mutton, and hard-working people. When you find enough evidence, confront the person whom you believe to be the villain and see if they will confess. I do not wish them harmed, as I want the thief to face justice. I've not always been happy with the standards of conduct in the Mages Guild, but Hannibal Traven's reforms are quite encouraging. I was elsewhere at the time of the robbery, and the chamber was locked. The only other people who have had access to the chamber and were unaccounted for are the court mage, Chanel, and the porter, Orgnolf. Don't forget to check with Bitneld, the captain of the guard, my steward, Oruk Grogoth, and my herald, Laith Wavrik. Good luck, investigator.
Well met.